She channels her inner Fat Joe, leans back just to evade that high kick there from her foe.
10 seconds left to go in the opening round, and what has been a fantastic... Oh! Good shot! Unbelievable!
And wow! She does it! What a performance! What a pro debut by Chanel Dyer! That was, I mean, and a little dance-off at the end as well.
Chanel Dyer, how dare you, you little rascal! Measured performance, fundamentally so sound, and finishes with a devastating spinning attack, which, as we can see, has busted open Veronica Escher. And look at the eye there, that must have landed so clean, Sebastian.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like she didn't even need that. That was almost a 10-8 round as oh my goodness.
The more you see that shot, the dirtier it becomes. Timing on that was absolutely fantastic.
I mean, even if you block those kicks with your arm, there is a risk of your arm breaking. So ideally, just get out of the way or counter in a more efficient way.
Level changes there from Angulo. He almost hinted at a rear uppercut there when he was coming forward. Maybe that's because he senses that Parke is dipping the head ever so slightly when he's throwing the overhand.
Yeah, that's a good point there. You're up against the cage right in front of Parke's corner there. That knee seemed to land on Parke. He's wearing it well, though.
That speaks to the conditioning of Norman Parke.
And Orgulio kind of seems to be feeling himself a little bit here. I think he's gaining quite a bit of confidence in some of these exchanges.
Well, he's took some big shots. He's taken some of Norman's hardest shots and hasn't really been fazed by them, or at least hasn't given the impression that he's been fazed by them. So a lot of confidence to take from that from Orgulio.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
nice combination from Norman Parke. We had a beautiful angle to see those straight shots.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great little flurry. I gotta say, I do like the knee that Orgulio is using to punctuate a lot of these exchanges with.
Norman needs to be careful of not headhunting, not getting overzealous. His approach right now is smart. But Orgulio doing a real solid job of attacking the body here. Parke lighting up a little bit.
Pretty decent defensive work there from Orgulio, though. I mean, rolling with the punches. Oh!
Nice little short hook there from Norman Parke.
Yeah, he connected with that for sure. There's a takedown attempt, single.
And runs the pipe absolutely beautifully. Judo versus BJJ right now.
Judo seems to have the upper hand so far as we reach the final 10 seconds of the round.
Nice work to invest in the body from Norman Parke. Very interesting first round there, Sebastian. I think a lot of people will be surprised at the developments that Norman Parke has made in the hands. Not by any stretch was he considered a one-dimensional fighter, but his strong suit was always his wrestling and his grappling. Now opening up with a hand that shows that even at 36 years old, Norman Parke is still evolving, still developing as a professional mixed martial artist.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you were to rewind time a couple of years, I don't think we would see him see his willingness to engage quite as much on the feet, especially with a guy that's, you know, pure steel. It's a pretty good nickname there for Orgulio because he's taken a lot of heavy hits and he hasn't backed down. Let's take a look at some of those highlights from round one.
So, no, that's a big shot right over the top. And that did earn the respect of Orgulio, who intelligently has been investing in the body with... But I would genuinely be happy to see Norman Parke disengage and continue to strike.
Oh, absolutely. He has excelled on the feet.
And right now, I'm sure that Norman Parke has some reserves left that he can turn up the intensity a little bit and work for the finish.
I love these short little shots to the body there as well.
That elbow is fantastic. Coming up to 90 seconds left in the third and final round. And what has essentially been a masterclass from Norman Parke.
Oh, definitely. I mean, this has been like watching Norman Parke's version of him painting the Sistine Chapel. It's truly something to behold here. The way that he has started to complete his game as a mixed martial artist, the criticism that he received early on in his career for being one-dimensional, you cannot say anything of that now.
You say the 16th chapel, I think it's more impressive than the 17th or 18th chapel. Before you tweet me, I'm aware he said Sistine Chapel. But again, great work done in the clinch. A minute left in the third and final round. It is all Norman Parke right now.
Yeah, the final minute.
Nasty shot with the elbow.
I mean, here in the second half of the final round, Ogulio kind of playing part of the heavy bag here for Norman Parke, who is just teeing off almost at will.
Parke doing good work to the body. But credit to Ogulio, he's throwing back with these elbows.
Yeah, you can see that veteran savvy there in Ogulio. He's always got some fight in him.
Oh, nice. Slip and rip from Norman Parke, trying to punctuate the round with a takedown. And again, like I say, on the face of it, Norman Parke has 13 wins by decision on his ledger. And to some people may say that that's not particularly entertaining, but I would say, look at this fight. Perhaps a late finish for Norman Parke if he continues with this.
These shots are adding up. If he separates and lands, Ogulio makes it.
And right here, he looked like he was in trouble.
Yeah, he did.
Committed both hands to the lower limb submission, but switches the position and almost from a side-on half-guard scarf position, switches through into full scarf and just lands beautiful fight-ending ground and pound.
And honestly, I wonder if perhaps it was that one slicing elbow that really started opening up the finish very, because you could see the body language and demeanor of Ogulio change after that. Great show of sportsmanship here in the arena between these two warriors, as Axel Nobi went and raised the hand of his opponent.